The most common pattern in human life, one that all great thinkers and storytellers have recognized, has been seen again and again throughout history. Some people dedicated their lives to studying it, looking deeply into the nature of human beings and the stories we live. Many of you may recall Joseph Campbell, who explored the great myths of humanity across every generation and culture. What he discovered was that the stories of people, regardless of culture, background, or belief about God, or even whether they believed in a God at all shared certain elements in common. He called this shared pattern the hero's journey, and I think it's vital as we go through this journey together, not a trip, but a journey, to remember that distinction. A trip is predictable. A journey is not. What makes a journey interesting is that you don't know exactly what will happen. You'll meet new people, face unexpected experiences, and discover things you didn't anticipate. But it helps to have this pattern in the back of your mind as a guide. Now, the hero's journey can be made very complex, and Campbell certainly did at times, but we can break it into 7 simple stages. Let me show you what that looks like through a story almost everyone knows, The Wizard of Oz. In anyone's life, we reach a point, and maybe you're at that point right now, where we find a level of stability. You've worked hard, built a structure around your life, and things feel secure. But when we get comfortable, something important begins to happen. Because life at its core is about growth. If you want to understand life, there are 2 unchangeable laws that apply everywhere in the universe. Everything either grows or it dies. There are no exceptions. If your relationship isn't growing, it's withering. If your business isn't growing, it's slowly dying. Growth is what makes us feel truly alive. People often ask me, what's the secret to happiness? I can give you the answer in one word: progress. It's not even achieving something that brings happiness, it's progress. Think about it. You've achieved something amazing before, right? But how long after that success did your mind start asking, is this all there is? That's one of the worst feelings, isn't it? Because at least when we fail, we rise again and find a better way. But when we succeed and still feel empty, that's when we're truly stuck. On the other hand, remember the times when you worked your heart out for something and finally made it happen, and it was everything you hoped it would be. That incredible feeling of fulfillment. But how long did that feeling last? 6 months? 6 weeks? Maybe a few days? Most people find it fades somewhere between 6 hours and 6 weeks. Almost no one can hold on to it for a year. So why do we strive so hard only to feel good for such a short time? Because the universe doesn't want us sitting at the table of success for too long. If we stay there, we get complacent. Life calls us to keep growing, because when we grow, we have something to give. When we give, we find purpose. Everything in existence either grows or fades. Everything either contributes or is eventually replaced by evolution. Those aren't my rules. They're laws of life itself. So if you want to feel joy, it's not about achieving. It's about becoming. My mentor once told me, what you get will never make you happy. Who you become will make you happy or miserable. That's destiny. Who you become, what you give, how you live, and what you experience while you're here. You can leave all that to chance, or you can shape it consciously, because rarely does life just work out on its own. But with a directed, intentional mind, you can create almost anything. If happiness comes from progress, then every area of your life, your business, your relationships, your health, needs movement. If something's wrong, the moment you begin tackling it, you'll start to feel better. Within days or weeks, progress brings energy and fulfillment. So when we talk about the hero's journey, the journey of a human life, we start from that stable point. But when we get too comfortable, life will shake things up. In a relationship, for example, at first there's excitement and uncertainty. Then once it stabilizes, people try to keep it the same. They try to control it. But since growth is natural, trying to hold on too tightly kills the love that keeps it alive. If you don't intentionally create growth, life, or God, or the universe, however you understand it, will send challenges your way to force it. Those challenges are not punishment. They're invitations So here's how the stages unfold. In The Wizard of Oz, we begin in the ordinary world. Dorothy's life is fine, not terrible, not great. It's stable. Then suddenly something happens. A call to adventure. Sometimes that call comes as a crisis, a diagnosis, a loss, a global shutdown. It's usually not pleasant, but every painful event is a call to grow. It's a call to discover something inside you that's stronger than the circumstances around you. We are not here just to manage what happens to us. We're here to create. If you only manage your circumstances, you'll never feel fulfilled. Life will keep sending problems until you finally say, "Okay, I'm ready." Most people resist that call. They try to hold on to what's familiar, their job, their relationship, their comfort zone. But life keeps pressing until they let go and begin the journey. And here's the truth. The quality of your life is in direct proportion to the amount of uncertainty you can comfortably live with. Not survive, live with comfortably, because all growth exists in the realm of uncertainty. All passion lives there too. When everything is certain, when you know exactly what will happen and when, it stops being exciting. You feel in control, sure, but before long you feel bored. That's why we need uncertainty. It gives us life. We all crave both certainty for safety and uncertainty for excitement. Without both, life becomes flat. So if you don't step into uncertainty by choice, life will push you there anyway, through challenges, change, or loss, until you grow. That's what happens to Dorothy. She resists the change, tries to hold on, but a tornado sweeps her away. When she wakes up, she's in a new world, colorful, strange, filled with unexpected characters. That's what happens when you step into your own journey. You'll meet new allies, mentors, and teachers along the way. But you have to trust that they'll appear. If you don't take the first step, they never will. Dorothy meets her companions, the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, the Cowardly Lion, each searching for something they already have inside them: intellect, heart, courage. And isn't that the truth for all of us? We're all on our own yellow brick road, discovering that what we seek has been within us all along.